Have you ever been to work or school and you start to feel your heartbeat in your throat? Maybe you felt a pit in your stomach, sweat is starting to produce, and it's getting harder to breathe. Trust me, I've been there. And while these things still happen to me, I find that these 3 next breathing exercises helpful to stay calm and collected. First, let's get the foundations down. When we start to feel anxious, our breath tends to become shallow. You might feel your shoulders raise up towards your ears, and your chest and your rib cage are the ones that are expanding when you breathe. When you notice that this does happen, try to relax your shoulders. You can try tensing it up towards your ears before relaxing them down, or you can start rolling your shoulders a bit to help release that tension. Now, for these 3 breathing exercises, you need to learn how to breathe long and deep through your diaphragm. To help you, you can use your hand and place it on top of your belly so that you can feel it expand as you inhale and feel your navel move inward towards your spine as you exhale. That physical touch will work as a cue to focus your breath here, and it's especially helpful if you're in that heightened stress state. The first exercise is called pinwheel breathing. It's a variation of Sitali pranayama, which is a cooling breath. You'll take a long, deep inhale through the nose. Then, as you exhale, make an O shape with your mouth, as if you're trying to make a pinwheel spin. Exhale slowly, with control, out the mouth, maintaining that O shape. You can do this at your desk, in the hallway, in the washroom when you have a minute to yourself. This one is great when you need to cool down. Maybe someone said something to upset you, or deadlines are approaching and you're starting to feel the pressure and the stress build up. Think of this breath like a chill pill. I find myself doing this in school, in between classes, during breaks. It's helpful to unwind, take a little mental break, refresh before you go back into your next class, since there is a lot of information that you need to process. Second, we have cannonball breath. This one is similar to Andrew Huberman's physiological sigh, except with a little bit more oomph. Here, you'll take 3 quick sniffs through the nose, then purse your lips, and a powerful exhale out the mouth. This breath is great if you need to release tension. Maybe you feel yourself clenching your jaw, or you feel that buildup of frustration. I also find it great when I'm stressed about things that I perceive to be out of my control. Think of this breath as a way to break down those barriers and hopefully bring you into a state of mind where you can problem solve, find a solution. And that solution could be just to let go because it's out of your control, and accept that. Because this breath is a little bit louder, you can practice it if you're walking in the hallway, when you have a moment to yourself in a library or a quiet room, maybe as you go outside for a walk, or you can practice a gentle version at your desk if needed. Or if you really need to release tension, why not go for it? Like, who cares? Do what you need to do. Finally, we have a variation of box breathing. In this version, we won't be exhaling out the mouth. Instead, to keep it subtle, we'll be doing all the action through the nose. So inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath at the top of the lungs for another count of 4, exhale through the nose for a count of 4, and then suspend the breath out of the lungs for a final count of 4. This breath is useful to calm yourself down so you can remain focused to make clear decisions. I think this method works best if you need to be subtle because you're around other people. Maybe you're in a meeting, you're talking to a boss or a colleague or a teacher. Maybe you're about to give a presentation. Unless somebody is really paying attention to the pattern of your breath, no one will notice. If they do, they have other problems. Like, why are you watching me breathe? I revert to this breath whenever I need to do any sort of public speaking, whether that's doing a presentation for school, or teaching a workshop for BearBridge. This type of breathing is also really helpful when we need to have hard conversations. When we don't give ourselves the time to breathe and collect ourselves, we might get too charged up emotionally and say things that we might regret. So take these techniques, throw them in your toolbox for when you're at school or at work. So when those sneaking feelings of anxiety start to swell up in your body, you can stay calm and collected. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nori, and if you want more content on how to harness your energy so that you can live a meaningful life, then you can subscribe to my channel. Bye. Thank you.